Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Derek Lawson's Level Up Travel. You know I love to talk about points, miles, rewards, credit cards in general. Love to talk about cash back. Love to talk about the programs like the hotel programs, airline programs, and the credit card programs. I would love to talk about travel in general. Today is going to be on the hotel programs and a credit card. It's the Marriott program, and it is the credit card called the Marriott Bonvoy Bevy card. It is a card that I do have now. It is a card that I do not recommend long term. I think it is not the best card, definitely not a good fit for me. It might be a good fit for some people if you want to commit to this card long term and commit your years and your full spend to this card. Could be a good card, but for me, I'm a bonus hunter. So I don't like to go for cards like this normally. Now, you're going to ask, why, if you don't like the card, why'd you go for it? Okay, so I had the former SBG card a couple years ago, and now it turned into the Marriott Bonvoy card from American Express, $95 annual fee. You get a 35,000 point free night every year, 6x on Marriott stays, and you get 2x on everything else. That's pretty much the card, and the reason why it's a keeper card, sock drawer card. Never felt I was ever getting rid of this card. It comes with a 35,000 point free night, which I can easily get for that $95 annual fee. Easily get, easily over 200. Probably more towards the middle 200s, like 250 or so on that 35,000 point free night. Some places you'll even get more. You can get up to like 350, maybe even a little bit higher if you get to the right spot. But I always love this card, great sock drawer card, because it paid for itself every year. But they offered me a bonus for the Marriott Bonvoy Bevy. The reason why I wanted to go for the upgrade is because you don't have to apply for a new card. It's automatically, you're going to get the card. By upgrading, you're getting a bonus. No hard pull on your credit inquiry, no adding a card, so it won't affect your 524 with Chase, that kind of thing. It's basically, there's no record of a change on you getting this card on your credit report, which is great. It's a nice benefit to it. They give me 100,000 Bonvoy points for spending $4,000 in 6 months. So it's a nice long time to get the bonus. So this credit card does come with a $250 annual fee. Okay, it does not have an automatic free night. Not a 35,000 point, not a 50,000. It comes with nothing automatic free night. They market it that you get a free night, but you've got to spend $15,000 in a year to get that free night. Okay, so let's get into this. I don't think it's really justifies this $250 annual fee unless you're a person that commits to a card long term, and you're going to put a lot on this. You're not going to be a bonus hunter like me. You're going to be a person that gets a couple cards, commits to them hard all year. You just crushing it on that card and just trying to get a whole bunch of Bonvoy cards, points and stuff like that. So you're committing to a long term. You're not a person that is chasing bonuses all year, like one after another, like a lot of us in the hobby do, right? So the earning rates on this card are better than the Bonvoy Marriott card. The Bevy gets 6x, which is the same as that the old card I had on Bonvoy stays. So you're staying at Marriott hotels. It gets 2x, same thing on all of the purchases, but it does get 4x on worldwide dining. But worldwide, it's hard to get accepted outside of the United States. But anyway, it does have it. So if you run into a restaurant worldwide outside the United States that takes American Express, you can certainly use it, but it's probably going to be more used in the United States. But we are here in the United States, right? So you have 4x there, 4x on supermarkets. Now it's a combined total cap of $15,000 combined. So between those two categories, those 4x categories, if you spend any more than $15,000 on combined purchases in those categories, and you no longer get 4x, you'll get 2x. So that is something. So if you do have heavy spend in those things, there's a cap there, and you have to think about that for yourself on your own spending. Now it comes with a great sign-up bonus, actually, with 125,000 point bonus for $4,000 spent over 3 months. That's the new offer if you're getting a new card. Check it if you got an offer, for this. If you had this card in the past, and if they offer you an upgrade for this one. I don't think there's not too many people that have this card anymore, just because it's not open for new applicants. So anyway, let's go further into what this card's all about. Again, $250 annual fee. So there's no free night automatic. It's hard to justify, in my opinion. Those extra bonus categories of 4X on dining and supermarkets are nice, but it would be better if it was a $95 annual fee. I can justify it a little bit more. Now, what else do you get? You get gold status. You get gold status on it, which is solid. So you get a 25% bonus on your stays with Marriott. Instead of getting 10x bonus, you get 12 and a half points per stay. That's not including your credit card. Then you get 6x if you're using your Bonvoy Bevy credit card, or any of the credit cards really. But you do get gold status, which is pretty good. It's not great. You're not going to get into suites, but you can get into better rooms, higher floors, stuff like that. And you do get a better earning bonus. You don't get free breakfast with that unless it's included in that brand of hotel. Those are usually reserved for the crappier hotels. Yeah, so gold status is better than having obviously no status or silver status. At least get better earning rates, and probably get just a little bit better room, just a little bit better. Yeah. So and definitely on a higher floor, you'll definitely get that. And you won't get into any, if there is lounge in that, you won't get into that. You have to have platinum and higher to get to lounges in hotels, but not all the hotels, most of the hotels don't have lounges. But anyway, let's get into more. You do get a free night if you spend $15,000 on this card every year. Kind of a big commitment. If you do that, you'll get 50,000 point Marriott point free night. That's up to that. So if you book a 25,000 point and use that, you just lose that 25,000, but you can get up to 50. You can also add up to 15,000 points from your own stash. So if you had a whole bunch of points over there, you can add, and you end up getting this 50,000 point free night for spending 15,000. You can add 15,000 on it and stay in a 65,000 point hotel. So that is a decent one when you do spend it. But I mean, I would expect for 15,000, I'd expect maybe that 85,000 point Bonvoy certificate instead of 50. Okay. I'd also kind of expect for this $250 annual fee that I would have got a free night, a 35,000 point free night still that I had in the other card for this $250 annual fee, even with these accelerated earning rates of 4X added into it on dining and groceries. But anyway, let's go to the next benefit. 15 elite night credits every year, same as I had on this card that I have now on the Bevy. There's no difference, that's a wash. But it does help you get to that. You don't get free nights, it just looks like, it kind of like makes it so it looks like you're in the bed 15 nights. So when you're going for elite status higher, you start with that. Let's just give you an example. I actually just got platinum status, just qualified. I had titanium status, but I'm not going to qualify for that. But because of this card, and I also have the American Express business card, Bonvoy card, I get 30 free nights, 15 on each. And with the business card, you can combine that to make 30. Other cards, you don't able to do that. But it's a story for another day. I only stayed in Bonvoy or Marriott hotels for 20 nights to get to 50 nights because I got 30 that they said I got because I got the credits from the credit cards, right? So yeah, I ended up getting to 50, but only because I stayed in the bed 20 nights because I had those credits from the hotel. So they are kind of valuable if you're going for those kind of statuses. Now the 1,000, there's another great, this is a good part about the card. For every stay, paid stay, it's not on a point stay or reward stay, but 1,000 bonus points per stay, paid stay on Marriott Bonvoy hotels. So keep in mind, stay is not a night. If you stay in a hotel for 4 nights, it's 1 stay. If you stay in the hotel for 1 night, it's 1 stay. So 1 night in that hotel, 1,000 points. That 4 nights stay, 1,000 points. Now, if you booked it in a different hotel around the corner, and you're bouncing around to hotels, yeah, you can, every night you would get one, because each one would be a stay, right? But just keeping that in mind, the difference between a night and a stay on that. But it is a nice benefit, especially if you frequently staying in hotels like that. For me, I do stay in hotels for work, so that could help. It doesn't say that you have to actually use this card to get it. It just seems like you get it if you do a paid stay. So that's another point about the card, but I don't know if in the details it says you have to use the card to get that 1,000 point bonus per stay. That could be nice for a person that stays a lot at Marriott hotels. So that's pretty much the card, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's, I'm going for the bonus. I'm probably going to try to downgrade to this card or cancel it at the end of the year once I satisfy the requirement. But for me, it made sense because of the bonus. I think that's it. Let me know if you guys are going to go for this card, if it's for the bonus, or you're going to keep it long term. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.